This weekend I have a major event coming up in North Carolina. This event, I'm actually doing it with Senior Vice President Barry Johnson along with the other Senior Vice Presidents that are in that local market. And I'm also co-hosting the event with Sonny and King Kenyon.
Ready for a great day tomorrow. Raleigh, North Carolina.
The life of an entrepreneur is always someone who travels on the road, you know, whether I like it or not. You know, it's 4.5 hours from my home. Some people look at it and they say, oh, okay, well that looks easy, but it takes so much energy. I'm a mom, I'm an entrepreneur, and I'm also a success coach. My name is Double Platinum Senior Vice President Tishina. After being in network marketing for 6 years, a lot of what I do is I help other people to build their business. Welcome to the world of success. Hi, I'm Double Platinum Senior Vice President Tishina, and I'm here in North Carolina. This is an amazing weekend where I'm getting the opportunity to come down to this market and really give you an inside look into, you know, why do certain people do network marketing? I hear a lot of people saying that, you know, I don't know if it's for me, or you don't know whether this is the industry that you would be interested in getting involved in. I hope that you can take away something that maybe can interest you in why you should do network marketing. You know, a lot of times, you know, we plan these events and you know, you just never know what to expect. You don't know if you're gonna have 50 people, 100 people, or hundreds of people that are waiting to come hear about an opportunity. And this event, you know, North Carolina is an up and coming market. So, you know, we thought that there would be maybe a few hundred people there, maybe 100 to 200 people. And of course, you know, because we have a lot of leaders in the market, everyone has their BMWs outside, you know, we're at a nice hotel, and, you know, it starts early. The line was way down the hallway, and there were people everywhere. I couldn't believe it. I was thinking, wow, this is a big turnout just to see the, you know, 2 double platinums or 3 double platinums that was actually going to be attending the event. And it was absolutely amazing. Here's the funny thing about network marketing is most people are always saying that, you know, I don't know anyone that might want to do it, or I don't know anyone that would be interested, or they think that network marketing is one of those things where, you know, that's something in the past. You know, people have been burnt by network marketing. No one wants to do it anymore. And by that event, you definitely couldn't tell that. It was jam-packed with people who were looking for something different.
Hello, how are you? Yes, nice to meet you. Hello. Nice. You see all these folks? How are you? Wonderful, baby. How are you? Good. It's a high class. What's going on? That room was way too little. It only holds 200 people. And with 200 people still trying to get in. So what Barry did is he went and got this room over here. So the guests gonna be up here in this room, so we're gonna run 2 meetings simultaneously. Oh wow. So the guests are over here right now, and then they're setting up this room over here for partners to come in.
At that event, it was so many people there that we didn't even have enough space.
Hey guys, this is King Kenyon coming to you all the way from Raleigh. As you can see right here, we are sold out. There's no space. I'm not sure what Barry Johnson was thinking, but we have almost 1,000 people out here, and so we need another room. It's a good problem to have. Right now, I'm about to go in there and do my thing. See you around.
We only had seats for 200, and so we wound up having to split the location up.
I can tell that there are some excited people here in North Kakalaki. Am I right? Yes. But there's some gentlemen that can help put the chairs out in the room. It'll go that much faster if you can just follow me. All right? Thank you, sir.
I walk over to the table where I have all my products and services and trying to get those things straight. And then I'm talking to the other leaders.
Get our business partners moved back over here and get right back on schedule the way we were already supposed to be anyway. Because we won't need 2 meetings once these people are out there. We won't need 2 rooms. And if we do, we still got, we got the room out. If they don't, we have both rooms the rest of the cost.
there's so many people, you know, everyone wants to say hello, everyone wants to take a picture, and it's a great feeling from just people wanting more for their lives.
When I came downstairs and looked, were you guys confused to figure out what is going on? I mean, it was amazing. This is the first time ever we've had to separate the rooms because of just the crowd. And so we thank you. We love you guys. Thanks for showing up in North Carolina. You know, if you don't know, the majority of the business partners, we have about at least 250 people that are actually in the room across the hallway. So the people that invited you out afterwards, they're going to be coming back over to greet you and basically find out, you know, what it is that you want to do in reference to the 5 Links opportunity. How many of you feel like you know a little bit about what you want to do? A little bit? Okay, good. Let me just give you my perspective. I've been in this company now for 6 years, and I grew up in Baltimore, Maryland. Do not hold that against me. Is that okay? You guys seen The Wire? So you know what that means, right? Don't mess with me. And I grew up in a single-family home. How many of you have grown up in like a single-family home? And my mom had these ideas of what she wanted me to do. Like she said, go to school, baby. I want you to be the first one to go to school and get that good job. How many of you, your parents told you that dream? Yes? And how many of you know, even after doing that, that it wasn't as good as you were thinking it was going to be? And only thing I knew was that 6 years ago, that after going to college, after having a degree in cellular molecular biology and genetics, yes, can you say it 3 times in a row? Probably not, right? But I did all of these things because I thought that I was going to be able to live this prosperous life, and it just wasn't what I was planning. And so I got introduced to this business through a neighbor of mine. And I did something that most people don't do. I stepped out on faith. How many of you understand what that means? You're disturbing my people. You're disturbing my people as I talk.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. How many yes, no talking. You, husband and wife, stay over here. You stay over there.
Just a little bit about me. My wife and I got started with 5 Links about 6.5 years ago, and it's been a lot of fun. It's just been the best 6.5 years of our lives. And prior to 5 Links, we had never done sales or marketing or anything network related. This is my first experience with network marketing, and I cannot trade this for anything else.
I came into this industry about 7 years ago, no experience until they were at the top of the company, and it has been absolutely the best decision that Sonny and I have made in our entire lives.
How many of you know what it means to step out on faith? Yes? And I'm going to be honest. Is that okay today? I remember when they showed me this opportunity. Do you know that when she said, are you ready to get started? Now, in my heart, I said yes. But my bank account said something else. And here I am. I'm crossing my fingers just hoping that it's going to go through. I'm just like, I don't even know if I have enough in my account, but you can go ahead and try it, was what I said. And it just goes to show you, because this is what I want you to understand what happens, is because I didn't go and ask anybody if I should do it. I have best friends, I have my parents, I have my family. I didn't ask anybody something that I wanted to decide to do for my life. So I invested my last little bit of money in the 5 Links. And I'm glad that I did, because you know what? When I went home, guess what happened? Everybody was negative. That man I lived with was negative. Ladies, you know how that feels, right? My mom was just like, oh, that's nice. My friends didn't understand what it was that I got involved in. You know what they used to tell me? You and that phone thing used to burn me up. No one understood what it was that I had invested in. And I'm so glad that that day I did make a decision to get started. Now here's how the story goes. I come in and I say, I'm going to do something that my friends don't do. I'm going to follow successful people. See, I realized hanging around them was only going to keep me where I was. You can't ask the opinion of someone that isn't where you want to be. And so I said, you know what, I'm going to ask the right people, you know, what is it that
what is it that I should do in this business? Now, I didn't go to the person that had just got started in 5 Links. I didn't go to people that had a little bit of success. I went straight to the top, and if you see those people in the back of the room, I went to the senior vice presidents of the company. I went to Sonny and King Pinion. They had came in this business, and within just a few months, they were like blazing trails. I mean, I would look at their checks. Now, today they're going to say there was no money, but back then I would look at their checks and it said 10 grand, and I was like, oh, can I have some? I mean, I was blown away. And I said, you know what? This is it. This is what I'm going to do. This is what I'm doing. I don't care what anybody else say. I don't care whether they like it, whether they don't like it. I don't care what their opinion is. This is what I'm doing. Because this is what I always tell people. People make decisions based on where they are today. You're looking at your bank account today. You're looking at what you do. You're looking at who you know. You're looking at how well you can speak. You're looking at how you look. All of those things are decisions you're basing on where you are today. No one makes decisions based on where they want to be in the future. Just imagine if that day, when I looked at the 5 Links opportunity, if I would have said to myself, I don't know, I don't think I'm a great speaker. Because back then I wasn't. What if I would have said to myself, you know what, this last little bit of money I have, I need to pay these bills with it. What if I would have said to myself, I don't know if I really believe in it. What if I would have said those things? Here we are 6 years later, would I live the life that I'm living today? Within 3 months, I tripled my income. I moved into my first house, which was 9,000 square feet. It had 2 double staircases, and I thought this was my dream home. Then I retired my mother. And just past September, I moved into my mansion, 11 bathrooms, 7 fireplaces, and what I think of, I've retired my mom. That's my biggest accomplishment because I watched her work, jobs, 2 and 3 jobs just to help put me through school, and I'm watching her struggle. And the only thing I can tell you today is that the only thing you have to do in this is you have to believe. That's it. You have to believe that you can have something for yourself that nobody else has. And I say that is the strongest thing that I've done since I've been in this. I've believed in God that He would take me through this, and that every single thing that came my way, that He would help me to get through it. And even if you feel like, you know what, I'm not sure, I don't know, the only thing I can tell you is that nobody knows. Nobody is for sure. You just got to believe. And in life, if you talk to any successful person, belief is enough.
So after I finished training, there's always people that, you speak to afterwards. You hear a ton of stories. You talk to this person and the woman says, you know what, I really want to do it, but my husband controls the money, so I have to ask him first. Then there's that next person that you talk to and you say, you know what, they're really, really analytical, and it's like, okay, I want to do it, but I want to go home and I want to check everything out first. So you have those type of people. And then you have those that say, you know what, I really want to do it, but finances, I don't have the money, but I really want to do it. I was talking to this one young lady, and obviously her story was, I'm interested, I want to do it, but I don't want to stay for training because I have a few other things I have to do that, just were in the plans beforehand.
What you're doing is more important than staying here and getting the information.
I have to go to Florida. A friend of mine is incarcerated, so I have to go to Florida.
Is he going anywhere? Or she going anywhere?
She's left. She's not in Raleigh. She's at Florida.
I know, but she's going to be there for a minute, right?
I'm always amazed at how people make decisions. I'm always amazed at that. Because I think that the only thing that can make me rationalize it in my mind to say why someone would pick to do something that they know it's not going to make them $1 million. They know if I leave here, and the young lady said, I'm going to visit, a friend. And I don't want to tell her, scenario, but she said, I'm going to visit a friend. I said, okay, well, visiting that friend, can you ever visit them tomorrow? Can you visit them another day? Well, I can, but I told them I was going to visit them today. Okay? And so you're going to choose visiting that friend that you can visit at any time over staying at this event where I will only be here in your city this one time. No telling when I'll come back again. Where I'm going to be able to teach you how to succeed in this business from someone who's had success. But you're choosing to do something that won't make you any money.
You know why most people stay where they are? It's because they don't know how to make good decisions.
How often will you be in a room where someone who's made millions of dollars is going to teach you how to do it? How often is that going to happen?
Not often.
And what is going to be the difference between you going and you staying and getting information that can help you to change your life? Where you going, is that going to help you to change your life, or is it just going to help somebody else?
It'll help somebody else.
So, are you going to make a decision for somebody else, or are you going to make a decision for yourself?
I need to make a decision for myself.
I'm just telling you, you can do what you want, but I'm just telling you so I can let you know what you're doing before you do it.
Here's the thing, this is what I've realized, is that we make decisions each and every single day. We honestly have no idea how, insignificant we feel those decisions are, but how meaningful they are into what we turn out to be. 6 years ago, I've been in the company now 6 years. You have no clue as to the things that was running through my mind as I was contemplating, should I sign into the business? And asking someone else, should I have more? Do you think I should have more? Is this the right thing? Is not the best decision for me. I need to make a decision for myself today, right now. By myself, I'm gonna make my own decision. And most people don't do that. They rely on some other understanding of why they should do things that they do. I just don't get it. I did 2 trainings this day. Usually I do 1, sometimes 2. It was really odd because the second training was done with basically the people who couldn't get into the first training. I did a little bit different. This part was just me answering questions. Just things that, people struggle with each and every single day, that maybe they go out to trainings and they hear us give information, but they want something that pertains to them and only them. And so I spent that time answering their questions.
When you got started in the business and you was, trying to get business partners and they was either, said they didn't believe it or didn't want to do it, and now that they see your success, have they came back to you?
Some of them have gotten common sense, yes. I think that as things upgrade in your life, you have people that will come back around. And then when I got the BMW, I had other friends that came in. I do believe that, yes, every wave that goes through your life, or something that increases or something that changes, when people see something changing about you. See, the thing is, if you stay in this and nothing changes, then people think it's not working. So you have to make things change so that people can see that it's working for you.
At this point in the business, you're not always looking for what most people think you're looking for. Like, you're looking for that person who, has all this success in life, or they have this huge network. I think those things are a plus. A lot of young people we see, they're not tainted by like the world yet. They haven't been, they haven't had a lot of, life at them.
And my name is Justin Vincent. We just had this fantastic Super Saturday. Amazing. I joined this business because I want to be able to retire my mom and be able to be a millionaire by the time I'm 25, do really great things with 5 links and help out other people.
It's good to find young kids like that you can reach them before they get to a point in life where they have a lot of regrets.
Barry has had Miss Tishina, Sunny Pinion, and myself, double platinums, here all day without food. Yes. And what about a sandwich?
They ate Johnny John's.
But you know what though? Everybody signed up. And they're fired up. And they're jacked out of their minds.
Platinum run, baby.
So training is over and we're on our way to go out to dinner. And of course, the job is never done. I get a lot of phone calls from people on my team. I get a call from my national director, Terry Lockins, who's out of Atlanta, and she calls me because she has a guest on the phone. So I take the phone call. Let me ask you something. Have you've researched 5 links, right?
I have researched 5 links.
Do you obviously, I'm sure you've seen my videos. Do you know who Sunny and King Pinion is?
Hello there, this is Double Platinum Senior Vice President Sunny Pinion with 5 links.
Hello, my name is King Pinion and I'm a Double Platinum Senior Vice President with 5 links.
King is a very good friend of mine, and you just so happen to not only be on a call with me, but she's sitting in the car with me.
Hey, did I hear you say you were from Zimbabwe?
I am from Zimbabwe, yes.
I'm actually from Cameroon. For me personally, it's totally fulfilling to be able to go around and help ordinary people earn extraordinary income from the luxuries of their homes, and that's what we do. There's so many people from Africa right now who are just blazing the trail in the company. There's something I tell every African out there: impossible is not African. That's it. And you know what that means. That means get to the top. Get it done.
You heard it from the queen herself, Miss King Pinion. And I'm glad you got a chance an opportunity to speak with her. I mean, obviously this doesn't happen every day. But you have 2 double platinums in the car together.
A lot of my people on my team, they give me a call because they want me to give that third party like perspective of, okay, why this business makes sense from someone who's had success. And that's simply all it was. I happen to be lucky because the guy was actually from Africa to have King Pinion with me in the car to have her to give her perspective of why this makes sense from, you know, where she's from, and, you know, just she can relate to him. So I think that's what we do. We just basically give that perspective of why this makes sense.
Obviously, it's a part of like sharing the opportunity. It's a part of training people, but we also have fun. And so now that the Super Saturday is over, we're in the car with SVP, Miss Kiana.
I'm driving. We are entering Crabtree Valley Mall in Raleigh, North Carolina to have a great dinner. And now it's time for us to have a great time. So fun, family, a lot of conversation out, sharing stories, and it's a great time. So Raleigh, here we come. Watch out tonight.
All right.
Coming home till the sun comes up.
There you go.
I can smell all that food.
That's right. Let's
So we get to the restaurant and the table, it's not ready. And I don't know about any of the other women out there, but for me, if I can find anything extra to do with my time, shopping is always a pleasure. I consider myself doing this business to have the options to go to a store and not look at a price tag, to say, you know what, because I want it, I buy it. I think options in life are something that everyone should achieve. To be in a place where you can buy what you want when you want and not worry about what's in your account. So, the life of a network marketer. I think we had a great day. It was long, training, you know, meeting a lot of great people. And getting together with the SVPs is always one of my favorite parts. And then, next thing you know, I'm off to the next city.